It's battle rap unfiltered, the hottest podcast that's around. Analytics different whenever we breaking it down. Who you had losing and who you think was taking around. A show for the culture, no other podcast making the sound. With expert opinions, we giving you the news you've been missing. Nobody does it like this, cause it talk.
Welcome to another episode of Battle Rap Unfiltered. Today we have the full cast, the entire ensemble. Joining me today is Kel, Mitz, LP, and I'm your host, Kel. Today, we're going to be discussing a hot topic, Rum vs. A Ward. This battle was just announced for September 3rd on the Riot. I'm going to need you guys to tell me how you feel about this. Kel, can you start us off?
Man, I feel like this is going to be a great battle. I'm excited for this battle. Man, this is definitely going to be a battle of the wordsmiths. I think they both got what it takes. It's got potential to be, battle of the year, in my opinion. I think this is going to be one of those, respectfully, one of those.
Can you give us a prediction?
Prediction? Yeah. 3-0. A-Ward.
Oh, wow. She said
that. He's about to kill another one of URLs.
You starting off with the disrespect early.
Oh, okay. We're 30 and a go.
It's definitely be a preference battle. But I'm going all the way in on this one.
Okay.
It should be disrespectful.
We're gonna circle back if things go crazy.
Yeah,
Mitch, I mean, obviously you feel like you disagree.
Feel free to circle back. We're gonna see about this.
What you got, Mitch? How you feel about this battle?
So this battle is gonna be a good battle. First of all, you see behind me, Surf Hitman.
Oh,
let's get it to 10 million views.
You groupie.
First battle ever to get the 10 million views. Talk to me nice. Jersey.
Shout out to the culture. Shout out to the culture.
Okay. Back to the topic. So I think this is gonna be a fire battle, man. I think A Ward is a URL killer. I think Rum Nitty is the punchline king. If I had to say who raps better, that's debatable because they both can rap. I like the way Nitty raps. I like the way he put his bars together. He also not the punchline king. He also the name flip king too. Because Rum Nitty could flip name. You got to talk about that. He don't get enough respect for that. So I don't know how you gonna flip A Ward like that because A Ward kind of got a hard name to flip, But if I had to pick a winner right now, I'm gonna go 2-1. I'm gonna go 2-1 A Ward.
Okay.
The freestyle ability of A Ward could always change the dynamic of a battle. But Nitty posted a Twitter yesterday.
About to say, he said
I could rebuttal too. I could freestyle too. So I'm interested to see that. A Ward is more used to freestyling. Nitty might have to, throw a couple freestyles in there. How will he get back to his writtens? That's always a challenge. Some rappers forget it, how to get back to their writtens. But I'm gonna say A Ward 2-1 respectfully. And shout out to the Riot for having this battle too.
Shout out to the Riot. Shout out to the Riot.
To Atlanta. Geechee, I'm gonna talk to you Friday about that.
LP, tell me you got something spicy. What's going on?
So, just a quick question before I say this is going to be in California. Am I right?
It's in Atlanta.
No, this is in Atlanta.
It is in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
That kind of changes my.
So it's closer to A Ward's home field advantage.
And that's what I was getting.
But it's not,
And that's exactly what I was getting at because I was going to say that California gas ain't cheap, and if it would have been in California, I would have definitely said 2-1 Rum Nitty classic, going either way, debatable. Now I think I see why y'all got A Ward in a sense. Like I want to see Rum Nitty pull off this 2-1. I want to say Rum Nitty, but A Ward. He can't really do no wrong in our eyes right about now. Like he's fire. And Nitty, we've seen Nitty run out of gas. Case in point, Swamp, the tournament and whatnot. But Nitty does sound like he's prepared. He sounds like he's finna try some things. Like he said, he's gonna rebuttal and do whatever. But I got A Ward 2-1 debatable. Okay. No. I take that back. To go against you guys, I'm going Rum Nitty 2-1. Debatable.
Okay. So here's a little wrench I want to throw into the plans. So Rum Nitty has been battling a lot this year. And, you know, he may have had a little down slope with Swamp or whatever the case, but he picked it right back up against Young Gaddis. If y'all watched that battle, he was firing. I mean, and he also had a fantastic battle against Danny Myers, the rematch, and he rebutted in that battle a couple times, and it was fire, absolute fire. So Rum Nitty, he's still firing in all cylinders. He still has a lot left to go against A-Ward. Me personally, I predict a 3-0 for the culture because I think this battle is going to be one of the classics of the year. That's what I'm predicting. I feel like A-Ward is going to rebuttal because his freestyles is crazy. Rum Nitty said he's going to rebuttal, and he's been kind of dipping in that bag. And I feel like he's had a little bit of time, a little bit of a break. It's going to be nothing but fire from both people. I think it's going to be a great battle.
He got over a month to prepare for the battle. I mean, those battles he had in the tournament, it was only 2 weeks prep. He got over a month. That could be a dangerous Nitty that A-Ward is going against. And he ain't coming to play either.
No. Can we talk about?
I agree with LP that being in Atlanta does change it.
Yeah, I think A-Ward's more comfortable in Atlanta, to be honest. I think he's battled there a lot. Kind of home.
Because a lot of RBE battles are in Atlanta.
Yeah. What does this do for A-Ward's stock?
South in general, he typically gets good reaction. You know what I'm saying? Good responses and whatnot. So I do see that Atlanta crowd playing in the A-Ward's favor.
I don't think it'll be biased, though. I think Atlanta's pretty fair.
No, I won't say it's biased. I think for the fact that he is from down south and this is down south, there's that home advantage, if you will.
Yeah, but he's going against a GOAT, so I think it'll be more. I think it'd be more fair to have it in Atlanta than on the West Coast. Personally,
A-Ward came to Cali and beat Geechee though
twice, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
He didn't beat him in Cali the first time. The first time
was actually at.
I believe it was in Kansas City the first time.
Yeah, Kansas City.
It don't matter. He beat Geechee twice. That's all that matters.
And that was a body. That wasn't a beat. That was a straight up body.
So what does this do for A-Ward's stock? Even having this battle with Rum Nitty. Kel, what do you think?
Well, shit, this makes him, it'll make him, just the number, it'll make him the smack killer, number one. And number two, it's to the point to where he won't even need to be on a URL stage for him to keep his status. You know what I mean? He can do whatever he wants, He can go wherever he wants. He can battle wherever he wants, and it does nothing to him, but raises his stock. It makes he's a respectable battler. So everybody's going to want to get a piece of A-Ward, you know what I mean? From URL.
That participation trophy, I heard you.
I mean, so.
Final thoughts.
A-Ward stock is already high though to me. I don't feel like it does anything for his stock. I feel like his stock is already. He just came in off. Some people gave Reed the second or third round against him.
It could not have been the third round. Come on now.
I think it was the second round. I had a 30. Yeah,
I did too.
Agreed. Definitely agreed.
So he beat Geechee twice. I mean, he had a one round against Clips. I don't really like to call that battle. The one we had with Ill Will was a classic. I thought that was a classic.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like A-Ward stock is already high because he's not on URL. Well, we hope URL is the NBA. It is the National Football League. It's a top battle league. But some of the best battles happen outside of URL. So let's not, discredit A-Ward because he's not killing people on URL. He's still killing people. So I think his stock is already high. And this just raises it if he beats Nitty.
I think it raises it amongst his peers with this battle. And I think that's really the issue there. I don't think a lot of his peers respect him as much as they should.
Because it's not on URL. That's why they don't respect him. But
I think it raises him across the board of battle rap because you just beat Rum Nitty, one of what they call the best punchers in the game. I think URL gets attracted to that. RBE gets everyone's gonna care, bro. Like if he beats Rum Nitty and it's a clear, not like, some people consensus debatable, whatever. If he beats Rum Nitty clear, bro, that's I think that makes him the hottest battle rapper at that moment. Obviously, you're taking out Easy the Block Captain, but he would be the most wanted battle rapper, if that makes sense.
For sure.
He very well could be. It's a good point. Closing remarks. How we feel about this battle? We all agree that this is probably something that is good for the culture that we want to see.
Oh, great for the culture. Gotta see, must see. Build up Atlanta. Everybody that's, enjoys battle rap, get down to the Riot, get down to Atlanta, September 3rd. I wish I could go, but, I can't make this one. But it's going to be a classic. I can't wait to see the rest of the card because the rest of the card ain't dropped yet. But if you got Rum Nitty and A-War headlining, the rest of the card got to be fire. So I look forward to this battle, and I think the culture's going to enjoy it. 2-1 A-War. I'm calling it like that right now.
3-0 A-War. That's how I'm calling it.
I say culture shock. Like it shocked us when they announced it. We just want a good battle out of y'all. Culture shock is the way I see it. So, like I said, I got 2-1 Nitty. Respectfully.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a 30 for the culture. I think it's going to be a classic and a timeless battle. So, shout out to the Riot. Support them. Go pull up in Atlanta. Buy the pay-per-view. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to I Watch Battle Rap 2, all the Facebook groups and stuff out there.
Shout out to I Watch Battle Rap 2, man. For real. Shout out to them.
Shout out to y'all, the outsiders, everyone included. And I think that's going to be it for us. Good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Different, there's no competition. I think it's time you tune in and listen to the views and predictions. John Jones, we came here to kick it. We just a show on the rise. Definitely top 5. And before you leave, you better like, comment, subscribe. Battle Rap Unfiltered.